Hey beauty babes, welcome to my channel. I am Maria, aka agapelovegirl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am super excited because I am doing a collab with Tiffany of Lipstick and Lead here on YouTube, one of my YouTube besties. You may notice that I collab and talk about Tiffany quite a bit in a lot of my videos. Tiffany and I have known each other for a long time, only met online, but really have become very close friends. We talk pretty much every day. And so anyways, we decided to do this fun palette bingo collab. Now, we first saw this on Emily Noel's channel. Actually, Tiffany's the one who showed it to me. And we just thought it'd be such a fun idea for a collab video, and just a fun idea in general. Now, if you have not seen or heard of the palette bingo, basically what it is you take a palette. Emily Noel used the like an 88 pan palette from Coastal Scents. I don't have any of those, but the closest thing I have to that is this palette here from Urban Decay. It's one of the Vice palettes. I can't quite remember which Vice this is. There's no number on it, so I'm not sure. I did buy this secondhand from my sister a little while back, and I had swatched it and all that kind of stuff, but I've never actually put it to use yet. Isn't that crazy? But the shadows are super, super gorgeous, but they're all, as you can see, very vibrant and bright and colorful. So yeah, we decided that the Vice palettes are a really great option for doing this palette bingo because there are so many shadows in it, and they are colorful and vibrant, and you never know what you're going to get, so it's going to make for a very unique, interesting look. So anyways, basically, if you, like I said, if you're not familiar with it, you take a big palette like that, and then you choose 5 shadows for bingo, you know, B-I-N-G-O, and you're going to do it as if you would do a bingo card. So mine has 5 across and then 4 down. So basically, I do have 2 cups. I pulled out my Disney cups, and the Cinderella has numbers 1 through 5, and Ariel has numbers 1 through 4. So I'm going to pick a number from Cindy's cup and a number from Ariel's cup, and that'll be the color from the palette that I have to use. Now, you pick 5 shadows, and you have to absolutely use all 5 of those shadows for the look you create. As far as I saw on the rules from Emily Noel's video, you can pull in other shadows if you want to complete the look or make it more wearable or whatever it may be, but you do have to use or incorporate the 5 shadows that are randomly picked. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and pick my colors. One random, let's see, this is oh, that's a little bit wet in there. Okay, so this is the number 2. So it'll be 2 across, and then I'm going to pick from the Ariel cup. Oh. And this is the number 4. So 2, it'll be 1, 2 across, and the 4th one down. So the first one I'm going to be using is called Broke Down, and I'm just going to go ahead and swatch them right here so I can kind of get a look at them. So Broke Down. Another one from the Cinderella cup. This is the number 5. So 5 across and 3 down. So 5 across, that's the last one. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. And so this one is called Defy. This is another dark one. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a smoky look. And I actually am going to, so that's what I'm working with so far. I have a nail appointment today too, so I'm going to probably be going out with this super dramatic smoky look. So 3 more colors, and you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to have Tiffany pick my last color just for the fun of it. So from Cinderella, we have, okay, number 1 across, and then, come on, give me a pretty color or matte. Number 1 across, and number 2 down. So 1 across, 2 down. That's good for me. So 1 would be the first one, and then the second one down is Undone. So it's a matte, kind of brown taupey shade. So I'll have a matte shade to work with. Yay. And I don't know, did I finish saying what I was saying? I was gonna have Tiffany pick my last color. I'm gonna tell her right now on Voxer. So we Vox back and forth. This is how we talk on the daily. If you don't have the Voxer app, you gotta get it. It's amazing. It's like the grown-up walkie-talkie kind of from your phone kind of a thing. You can voice chat, and you could also send pictures and text as well as videos and stuff like that. It's really cool. But I'm gonna tell her that I want her to pick my last color. Hey, like I said, I'm filming our collab video today, and I actually want you to pick my last color. I just think that'd be fun. So I'm filming right now that I'm voxing you. So my palette has 5 across and 4 down. Okay, I still have to pick one more before I get her answer for my last color. So I'm gonna take one last one. This one has so many really pretty like pinky and purple shades. I was really hoping I'd get one of those colorful ones. So one more from Cinderella's cup. So I got one again. So I don't think I'm gonna get a colorful. So let me take one from Ariel's cup. 3 down. So that is the color Downfall. So that's another matte shade, which that's pretty good, but it's brown. So this is what I'm working with so far. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's hear what Tiffany picks for me.
Did you use 3 yet?
Okay, so she said 3 across and 3 down. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 across, 1, 2, 3 down, and that's the shade Rain. So Rain as in R-E-I-G-N, and that's another brown shade. So it looks like I actually am not going to be doing a colorful look. I was thinking I would. I'm basically doing a smoky brown look, looks like. I gotta admit, I'm surprised and maybe even a slightly bit disappointed. I was hoping for, you know, one of these really pretty shades, or even the green or purple here, like a jewel tone look. But looks like no, I'm going to be doing a very smoky look. I guess I could technically pull some of those shades in, but I think it would be a bit much if I have to also use these. So I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that's my palette so far, and we're just gonna have to go with it. So I'm not actually gonna zoom you guys super close into my eyes like I would if I were doing a get the look video tutorial, just because this isn't a tutorial. This is a tag video, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of go with it, but I will zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you could see my face a little bit close up. And I didn't mention this, but I'm sure you guys have noticed, I do already have on the rest of my face except for my brows and lips and stuff like that. I just thought it'd be a little bit quicker and easier to already have my face on. And I also didn't film my intro last with my face already done up because I didn't want you guys to already see the finished look when I you know, first came on camera. That kind of ruins the surprise. So that's why you saw me like this and not already finished up. So this is going to be a journey for us all. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Because I do already have my face on mostly, I'm going to do, take a little bit of powder. I'm just going to be using this Milani multitasker powder. I'm laughing because I'm already hit pan, and this is one of my new ones that I recently got not too long ago. I use it that much. But anyways, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on this. This is a pretty dry Real Technique sponge, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on its side here and just bring that under my eyes. That way it catches any fallout. I know that in my experience, Urban Decay shadows have a lot of fallout, so I'm gonna just kind of do this. So the excess powder there will catch any fallout, and I could just easily wipe it away without it getting on my the rest of my face and makeup and all that jazz. So I'll be looking kind of like a crazy person through this tutorial, through this look, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little bit of shadow primer on. I already have like kind of powder and foundation stuff over my lid, so I'm not going to put a ton or as much like normally would. I'm going to put it, kind of stipple it on with this little brush, just because when you start putting cream products over what you've already like powdered, it kind of doesn't tend to mix well. So I'm just going to do that, just kind of dab it on. I think I'm gonna go into that shade Undone, which is the kind of light taupey brown matte shade. It's this one right here in the palette. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that to my crease. Just kind of start off there, I guess. I almost feel lost at what to do, but I think that seems like the most natural thing to do right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that's super subtle right now. So I'm gonna go into the next matte shade that I have. Matte shade. The next matte shade that I have. This little bit right here is driving me nuts. Okay, I'm dropping things. Okay, sorry. All right. So I'm gonna go into the next matte shade that I have. I'm gonna use this tapered brush from Sonoma Lace, the one I always mention, the EB09. I'm gonna go into the shade Downfall. And I'm just gonna take that to the outer corner and then just build up the intensity of the crease there. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go into the shade, let's see, I still have Broke Down and Rain. I'm gonna put those two side by side so you can see this one is Broke Down. And it's brown, but it looks a little bit more like a goldener shade, and this is like a darker metallic brown. I think I'm gonna take the darker one, Rain. I'm gonna take that to, I think, the majority of my lid. I'm kind of nervous. And I wish I would have kept my eyelids clear of my foundation, powder, and everything, because nothing's adhering as well. So I'm going to dip my brush back into that and then just spray it with a little bit of setting spray. This is from Hard Candy, just to dampen it a little bit. And then apply that on there. Let's see. Yeah, that's going on a little bit better there. Much prettier. I'm going to bring that forward to just about right here. This look is going to be like so simple, I feel like. It's not anything super fun or crazy, which is kind of what I was hoping for. I was hoping to have some crazy colors to work with that would be a little bit difficult, a little bit more of a challenge, I guess. But at least it'll be a wearable look. I mean, it's gonna be a smoky look, but it's gonna be wearable. All right, so here's what I got going so far. And as you can see, I can't really talk, but I've already got some fallout here. So I'm taking this stippling or duo fiber brush. This is the one from, oh goodness, get it together, Maria, from Beauty Junkies. So I'm just gonna very carefully sweep that excess away. I still have that powder there, as you can see, but this is just gonna help me. I don't wanna leave the dark shadows there too long. Now I'm gonna go and take the shadow Broke Down to the inner corner. So it's still a dark brown shade, but this is just gonna, it's a little bit lighter obviously than Rain, so this is just gonna light it up a little bit, I think, at least I hope. I'm going to go ahead and spray this as well. And then take that carefully to the inner corner and then just pat and sweep it back to blend. Let's see, is this even gonna look lighter or no? Does it even look like a difference? I don't think it does. There is a slight transition, a slight ombre, as they say, or gradient effect happening there. I don't know if you could really tell. It's very, very subtle, but that's what I got. Those are the colors. I got several similar colors to work with. All right, so here's what I have so far. Just looks like a regular brown smoky eye, but that's okay. I'm gonna go back in with the EB09 brush and just kind of, actually I don't think I'm gonna put any product on it. I'm just gonna kind of go over the crease and inner corner here just to do a little bit of more blending. Actually, I might add a little bit more product. I'm gonna add a little bit of downfall. Okay, so I am gonna use the shade Defy. I think I don't know if I wanna bring it to my lower lash line or not, maybe just a little bit. And then also, I'm thinking I want to take it just slightly in the outer corners, maybe even do a little bit of a, almost like lining my, my lash line here with it, and then just kind of slightly wing it out a little bit, if that's making any kind of sense. How do I want to do that? I think I need another brush. So I'm going to take this angled, as you can see, it's like an angled liner brush. This is from Beauty Junkies as well, and this is my favorite angled liner brush. You would think all angled liner brushes are the same. They are not. This one is my very favorite. So it just creates the perfect wing if you're using like cream liner or anything like that, or even powdered to create a line, and it's beautiful. So I'm gonna go take this brush into that shade Defy, and I'm gonna try to line my lash line with it. And it'll be subtle, but it'll still make a difference, I'm sure. I've done this before where it's like you use a shadow for a liner kind of, and it's very, very subtle, but there is still a difference. I'm saying that because this counts. But no, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the shadow into the rest of the look too. Okay, so you kind of see the difference with this eye and the other one, adding that shadow as a liner. I think, yeah, you could see it just brings a lot more definition to the look, I think. That's what I'm gonna say. So I think I'm just gonna kind of try to do a little bit of a wing-ish, a shadow wing with it. I don't know, do I like that? Don't know if I like that. I don't know. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I'll just take, I'm just gonna use that line. I'm gonna take just a little bit more of that shadow on the EB09 brush. And just use that line just to create a smoky effect. Oh man, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's no going back now. And I'm making a mess too. So I'm just gonna that's kind of what I want to do, but not quite. Ooh, my goodness, okay. So we're really making this a smoky look. All right, so I'm gonna try to do the same to the other eye. I'm gonna do that off camera so this isn't a super long video, but I will be back. All right, I am back. And what I basically tried to do is just do a kind of like cat eye effect, but with shadow. So I've got this very like angular kind of looking look with the shadows, and I'm just kind of sweeping it here in a V a little bit and then just bringing it forward kind of a thing. Yes, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but hey, we're gonna pull this together. I'm gonna pull it together. I'm not quite thinking I'm messing it up, but I will say that I feel like all these shadows are just kind of muddying together. I don't know, but you know, it is what it is. This is also another reason why I like doing my makeup the rest of my face afterwards, because if I didn't like that, I could have just wiped it away, whereas I can't really do that now because I have the rest of my face already on. So, you know, we're going with it, but it'll be okay. So I think I'm gonna let it be. We'll do a little bit of cleanup in a minute. That's what I'm gonna do. But I am gonna take a little bit of that shade Defy as well. Gosh, these shadows are powdery. I am gonna take a little bit of it to my lower lash line, not a lot, because it's pretty dark and intense. And I'm just gonna kind of keep it to the center of my lash line, or lower lash line, and back. I'm not gonna bring all the way forward because I feel like it's gonna make my eyes look super small, and I really don't want to. And if you do line your eyes either upper or lower from the back half back, rather than going all the way through, it'll kind of change the shape of your eyes a little bit and help it look a little bit more open rather than like tiny and squinty, if that makes sense at all. I'm sure most of you guys already know that, but that's just a little tip. So that's what I'm gonna do there. But I just knew I needed to add something there because otherwise it was gonna look off balance. So, all right. This is a mess, oh my goodness. I'm looking for that stippling brush here. Clean up that, all that fallout. And my hair, it's getting everywhere. It's getting so long. Okay. All right, what do we have? Okay, now just to kind of blend it all the way through, I'm taking a pencil brush. This is also from Beauty Junkies, and I just went into a little bit of Undone and Downfall, the two first matte shadows we use, and I'm just gonna run that across my lash line here. Just to help smoke that out, make it look a little bit more balanced and even and not so harsh either. All right, so here's where I'm going to attempt to fix some of my mess. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight and cleanup, and this is going to be an additional shadow that wasn't in my 5 picks. And I'm just gonna go into the shade Truth, which is just a matte cream shadow. It's a little bit pinky, a pinky cream matte, it looks like that. And I'm gonna take that to my brow bone. And with a dark smoky look like this, you definitely want to do a highlight shade, just because it's going to add a little bit of brightness, obviously, and a little bit of lift. Whereas right here, you can already see slightly a difference, at least I can. It's subtle, but it still makes a difference. And so I'm taking that to my brow bone, like I said, and then I'm just, as usual, for my other tutorials, I'm gonna sweep it back and forth. I'm gonna sweep it down to the inner corner and back and around, and I'm just gonna use it to kind of blend and do some cleanup to the smokiness of the shadows. And it's gonna kind of tame those shadows down just a bit. I'm also gonna sweep it under this way. All right, so now that I am done with a little bit of cleanup, I still feel like this looks super uneven. I just cannot seem to even it out, but you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It is what it is. This was just for fun, and I definitely think it's for fun. So next up, like I said, I've already used the 5 shadows. I wanna pull in just a little bit of something bright. So I am gonna go into another shade, and I wanna do a little bit of an inner corner highlight. I've been loving that really bright spotlight inner corner highlight kind of a look. So I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Lucky, that gold one. And I'm gonna take, this is another Beauty Junkies brush. This is their mini round kabuki. This is what I have been using for my inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna take a dab of it, tap it off, and I'm just gonna get it right in my inner corner there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's still subtle, but it's just a little something extra. I think that's gonna do it for this look. So I'm gonna go ahead and just be done, because if I keep playing with it, I'm just gonna end up with raccoon eyes, I'm sure. I'm gonna go, I gotta put some brows on. I gotta fill my brows in. I'm gonna put on some mascara. I might do lashes too. And then I will pop on and show you guys the completed look. Here is the completed look. I think it pulled together pretty well. Now that I added some lashes, I went ahead and added the NBA Cosmetics Whimsy lashes, and those are their half lashes. So they go from like the middle to outwards, and they do flare out just a little bit. So I felt like that paired really well with this look, because it is such a kind of cat eye kind of look. So I feel like that kind of helped pull the look together. And yeah, I think it doesn't look too messy. I think up close, which I'll show you guys up close in a minute, it might look a little bit messy. I don't know. Also, goodness, I feel like I could not get my life together today when it comes to makeup. I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup lately. Like I said, I've just been doing a lot of really like basic or minimal looks, and then doing a little inner corner pop of highlight. So I feel like doing makeup is like I'm relearning again. Like I did my brows, and I knew I wanted to do them a little bit bolder to go with this bold look. And then like they're like bam, bold today. And I'm making sure I don't have lipstick in my teeth, because then I was putting lipstick on and I felt like, man, I just couldn't get my lines right. I'm just like, I know nothing about makeup is what I feel like today. I'm so, I feel like out of practice, and it hasn't even been that long since I've really done a full look, but my goodness, I feel like it's been 10 years or something. But overall, I think the look pulled together. And if you are curious, sorry, I feel like I'm spastic and all over the place. My mind is kind of running all over the place these days, you guys. But anyways, I am wearing the Luxe Pineapple Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Spritz. I love this. But yeah, that's about it for this look. I had a lot of fun doing this, even though it wasn't super creative or anything like that. I feel like it still pulled me out of my comfort zone because I don't do a ton of dark smoky eyes, and I actually don't do a lot of really neutral brown looks either, so I feel like that's a little bit different for what I've been doing lately. So hopefully some of you guys really enjoy this and like how it turned out and enjoy this video. I'm super excited for Tiffany's video and to see the look that she comes up with and the colors that she has to use and to see how it all comes together. So if you're curious to see how hers turned out too, be sure to head on over to her channel. I'll put a direct link to her channel as well as the specific video collab video in the description box for your convenience. Definitely head on over there, check out her video, let her know that you came from my channel. And if you're here from Tiffany's channel, hi and welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. Be sure to say hi and introduce yourself. And yeah, I think that is it. Before I go, I will zoom you guys in really quick so you guys can see this full look. So I guess it's not too messy. I don't know, from what I can see. I feel like my eyesight is totally going, even though I just had an eye appointment and had my eyes checked and my eyesight's great, but I do strain my eyes on the computer and the phone a lot, so there's that. And here's a lipstick up close. So yeah, I really like how this look turned out. I think it's really, like, it's dramatic obviously, but it's still, I don't know, I think wearable for the daytime, at least I hope so. Actually, what do I care if it's not wearable for the daytime? I do me and I'm fine with that. I have a nail appointment and I'm not too worried about going out looking like this, so I think I look pretty good. Not in a conceited way, but you know, I don't look crazy, I guess. But whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling, otherwise I will just keep talking and you know, blah 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 blah. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought. If you guys have done a palette bingo video or plan to do one in the future, let me know. Leave a comment and let me know. I'd love to come check out yours. And even if you just do it on a blog post or an Instagram post or anything like that, I think that'd be kind of fun and cool to see the results of it. So let me know. Let me know what you thought of this look. And don't forget to head over to Tiffany's channel. So with all that being said, again, I'm going to go ahead and go. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.